What's up, guys? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, and we are bringing you another live duel. This is our trophy tournament that we hosted. This is round one. We had a round one feature match, which was a Vanquished Soul Mirror. You can check that out. I'll pin it right here for you. So you can check out the mirror match, which was Vanquished Soul. This is our other round one feature, which is Rikka Sunavalon versus Tri-Brigade Spright. You get to check it out. Hopefully you enjoyed my commentary. And please consider subscribing. Help us get to 4,000. We want to try to push there as fast as possible so that Shane and I, when we top Nats, we can be at 4,000 subscribers. So hope you enjoy this. Tri-Brigade Spright versus Rikka Sunavalon with my live commentary. Please comment below. Let me know anything that you would like us to change, or if you like this camera angle versus our round one mirror match. I actually prefer the camera angle better on the round one mirror match versus this one, but we still get to check it out. Let me know your thoughts down below. And with all that being said, let's dive into this live duel.
House of Cards.
TCG.
All right, starting off with the game number one. Obviously, we have the Runic Spright versus Rikka Sunavalon. We're trying this camera angle out. I did try. I gotta feel this video out because based on the round one Vanquished Soul mirror, I had a different angle. This time I tried it with this way to see if I like it better. So let's see if I do, or if I think that the side, I'm thinking the side angle should have been the way that I should have recorded it, but you don't know unless you try. So here we go. We are going to see what appears to be our Rikka Sunavalon player going first, and it starts with the infamous Unexpected Die. Literally, this deck is crazy because Unexpected Die or just Loki just is full combo without any interruptions, and he has the pedal to normal summon on top of that. So we do see Unexpected Die. You have to activate Unexpected Die first because you can't control any monsters. That's important to know. So he's going to grab Mudan. A lot of times you want to try to imperm Mudan. I don't know. I guess it all depends on your hand. I also like imperming Dryas, but I hate when they get to Con. Yeah, so like imperming Dryas is really good here. It stops him from getting sowing and stops him from getting the extra summon, but he's got the crossout designator. Main decking crossout designator. Insane. Gotta love to see it. I'm sure that he's seen a lot of different deck builds on this. Obviously, it's gotten pretty popular. So we're going to see the sowing come down, pays 1,000 life points to special summon, and that's going to special summon out the twin. Now you get to go chain block, so you can go chainlink 1 twin to special the Loki back from the graveyard, chainlink 2 Dryas. You gain the 1,000 life points back, and then you get to special summon a Sunvine's extra deck monster. That brings out Healer. Healer's going to target Dryas to gain 300 life points, so now that puts him at 8,300. I've played Plant, so I know the deck pretty well, and that's how you win in time. And then this is pretty good spot here for the Plant player. Let's see if our Runic Spright has nib and doesn't appear. I typically, if I'm going to nib them, I'm going to wait till they go Jasmine, and then when they go Jasmine, they'll link into another Dryas, and then you can nib them at that point before they go into the second healer. That's a great point to nib because of they burn another Dryas and they go through one of their Jasmines. So like right here, he's going to link off the twin, and he's going to bring out the Dryas, and right here, this is where I would nib them before they go for the healer. So just note that's a good nib spot for you. So we are going to go ahead and see that Healer is going to go ahead and target Dryas again. That's going to gain 300 more life points, and when it does that, Jasmine is going to be a mandatory trigger, and that's going to allow him to search. It looks like he is going to Ash the Jasmine search, but then we're going to go Jasmine effect to tribute the Healer to special summon from deck. We know that he has Mudan, so I don't know about ashing that. I probably would have ashed the Glamour versus ashing the Jasmine search, because really what you want to prevent him from getting to is Mudan, and he already has Mudan in hand. So that Ash I probably would have held for Glamour. I don't know if Ash Imperm actually does it. Well, he had cross out, but I don't know if one Ash stops this deck anyway. He had Ash actually. He probably should just Ash the sowing. That's actually the correct. So yeah, 100% just Ash the sowing. So when they crossed out the Imperm and they grabbed sowing, you just ash that sowing. Yeah, that's 100% what you should have done. So Primula comes down, so does Snowdrop. They're gonna take those. Then Snowdrop can make them level 4. Overlay for Strenna. So that means that Lone Fire and Snowdrop are level 4, I do believe. Strenna effect is then gonna activate. That's gonna add the Primula back to hand. And it does make them all level 4. Okay, I thought so. And we're going to overlay for another Strenna. And then we're going to go ahead and Mudan tribute the Strenna. Mudan effect is going to activate. That's going to grab either Con. Yep. And then you're going to get the Strenna effect. Strenna is then going to go ahead and special back. And that brings over the big moose guy. Yeah. Again, I think that ashing the sowing there would have been the correct move. That's typically where you want to ash anyway against this deck. So let's see what happens now. We're going to see the Melius come down. Melius is going to go ahead and bring back the Loki. That's going to go for the Bangalancer. Unless he plays the... No, okay. We're going to go Bangalancer. And we're going to activate Con-Con. Con-Con's then going to go ahead and set sheet. So deciding not to go for the Glamour here. Deciding to value the sheet. Reading sheet because sheet is a broken card. Especially when paired with Con-Con because it contribute one monster on your field and then take the other one. So really good interaction there. Alright, so we have sheet, Strinna, that's going to go into a teardrop. And then we have the Moose, which is a monster negate and a spell negate right now. And then we have a Bangalancer. So, and our Runic player is down 2-4. Also, it's interesting to see the Runic Spright on hand traps. Typically, they play board breakers. So, interesting to see Emperor and Ash on the deck list. Typically, you like to see Dark Rollers, Evenly's, Talents, those sort of things. And again, I probably should redo the camera angle. The good thing is, I think this is the only round I did this camera angle in, just to try it, to test it. And yeah, we're going to go back to the other camera angle for sure in future videos. Alright, so we're going to see the Jet come down. That's the normal summon of Jet. Then we're going to see a Spright Blue come down. And we're not going to activate any effects. We're just trying to go for a Mosquito line here. But Mosquito can't be bounced by Bangalancer. But we can negate the effect with our Moose. So I'm not sure what that does for them. Reason why Mosquito can't get bounced is because it has 0 attack. So we're going to activate, we're going to battle into Strinna, and he also has Rikka Sheet, which he can just tribute it. So I just don't agree with this. On attack declaration, I think you just, okay, Downard. Yeah, make him waste his resources. He's allowing him to go for Zeus. Interesting. I probably would have, especially on Downard, I would have just tributed. I'm not sure why Alex didn't just, okay, but he's going to go Bangalancer. I guess because he's got the negates, right? But you could have just prevented all this by just flipping sheet and just tributing it. Or not even doing that. What could you have done? Oh yeah, you could have just tributed your Strinna, take control of the Downard or even the Mosquito, and then you could just bring out your Teardrop and you put him on with 2 cards left in hand. Better have something because he's already normal and he already used his old deck. I mean, either way, he still wins, but I was just thinking of the better play rather than going... Because that route burns your Moose negate and it burns your Bangalancer bounce. So either way, I guess you have to burn 2 negates. But you're only using your sheet, but then you're getting Teardrop out of it because you're using your Strinna, which you want to tribute anyway. I think that was a better line because that way you're only burning 1 negate just in case he did have anything else. But who knows? Alex takes game number 1. Let's slide and go into game number 2. Alright, going on into game number 2. Let's see, we're going to see our Runic Spright player going first. And again, I'll fix the camera angle. Comment down below, though. I'm interested. Which camera angle do you guys like? Check out our round 1 Vanquish Soul Mirror, and then check out this duel and tell me which camera angle you like. Because maybe if you like this angle, we'll continue to do it. So, you're going to see the Angler come down, normal summon. Then we're going to go ahead and special summon Blue. Blue is then going to go activate to grab the Spright Red. Yeah, tell me which camera angle you like better. Do you like the side angle, or do you like this overview of just one player view, kind of? We're going to go ahead and see Spright Jet come down. It's a really good start. Jet's going to go ahead and activate. And in our opponent's hand, I was trying to see, I see an unexpected die, which is really good. We're going to see the red come down now. And now we're going to go into an overlay. And we're going to actually use, or we're going to link. Okay, we're going to link here. We're going to use Spright Blue and Jet to go into a Sprend. Sprend effect is then going to go ahead and activate. It's probably going to send another Angler. Yep, there it is. So he sends the Angler. And that's going to activate. That's going to bring out 2 Beavers. Okay. And I'm assuming Gigantic is next. We're going to take the Angler and the Sprend. And we're going to go ahead and make a Gigantic Spright. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the Gigantic Spright by detaching the Angler. And this is going to be locking into level links and rank 2s right now. So, and remember, Gigantic Spright does not detach for cost. So that's why ogring that was so good. We're going to see a Tri-Brigade Kick come down. So this must be a Tri-Brigade variant then, okay? Interesting here. So we're going to see a link 2 with our Beaver and our Tri-Brigade kit. It's probably going to go into either Baron Blossom. Yeah, Baron Blossom, okay. Baron Blossom comes down. And that's what we're going to go ahead and off kit. We're going to send Nerval. Kind of makes more sense now. I thought he was playing more runic, but apparently not. I mean, mixing too many engines though, and then playing hand traps on top of it. Interesting. We're gonna see Kurez come out. And let's see what happens here. Just waiting for a play here. This is sped up too to double speed. Okay, so we sent. Did we send another kit to the graveyard? I can't tell. Yeah, I definitely have to go to the other camera angle so I can see the player's hands better, and I can see the graveyards and stuff like that. So, taking quite a bit of time here. Taking a long time here. I'm calling time right now on my opponent. This is crazy. Considering that this is sped up to double speed too. So, okay, so we send a beaver. All that just to send a beaver? What? Oh, to banish. Okay. So we're using Kurez's effect. That's going to go ahead and bring out the one that searches the Revolt. So now we take the Kurez and we take the Baron Blossom. We make an IP. We forget to draw off of our Baron Blossom and put back. And then we go ahead and bring out this guy. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he's some kind of interaction. I forget. I might have to look him up. All right, so we're gonna see it cut the deck. Let me just let me look really quick here. All right, we got it now. So Pit Knight, when IP activates its effect, you can negate a monster. So interesting. We end on set 3. I'm assuming one of them is a Revolt. Do we Bear Bloom search that? I'm not sure. So we go unexpected die, unexpected die. It's gonna go ahead and bring out Loki. I just don't know if this is enough. I mean, it's quite a bit of interruption, but Rikka's just got extenders for days sometimes. And I saw in Alex's hand, he didn't really have any interaction. So we're gonna Book of Moon the Loki. Okay, that's good. That's strong. That's a very strong interaction there. I do like that. You have to book something, and booking Loki can be scary on its own. So, but again, normal summoning Loki. It just has extenders for days, but that does mess up some of the zone placement by booking it there. So maybe Alex should have considered normal summoning it on the IP side, or unexpected die bringing out on the die side, because this can mess up the zone placement now for Jasmine. But you could Jasmine tribute the booked Loki though, and I think that would be really good here. So we're not going to activate Dryas's effect, so we are going to have this sewing in hand. Sewing is just insane, so being able to actually hard draw the sewing was really good for Alex here. But again, I think the only thing that we could do now is Jasmine tribute it, but maybe we could have avoided it if we would have died, brought out the Loki. But who would have thought a Book of Moon came out? So I mean, I don't know, maybe for future play he can consider that. But now you can just bring out the Loki over at the end there. So we're going to go Chainlink 1 Twin, Chainlink 2 Dryas. So we're going to go IP 1, Pit Knight 2, I'm assuming, to negate the twin, and to go ahead and bring out an Appaloosa. Okay. Alright. We'll bring out Healer. The only thing about this is that we can just tribute the Appaloosa, so I don't know if I agree with that. I think that Unicorn spinning back would have been much better, because then it deals with the Dryas. And Dryas can't special summon if it doesn't have a link arrow that it points, but it would have already summoned in the link by the time you get to activate the effect. But I still think that spinning something back there would have been really good. Ooh, Con coming down. So hard drawing the Con. Now you can just, like I said, tribute the Appaloosa here. So Healer's going to target Dryas, gain the life points. And again, I think you just can tribute the Appaloosa, bring out, if you have one of your Rikkas, and then you could go Jasmine, tribute the booked Loki. There's a Glamour. We're going to go ahead and Glamour, tribute the Appaloosa for cost. We have to here. Yep, we are definitely tributing the Appaloosa. That's insane. Good play by Alex here. Now that's going to go ahead and grab 2. You can grab the Primula and the Princess. So now you have a negate with the Princess, which must tell me that he's got Mudan in hand. Yeah, fix those sleeves, baby. Let's go. Let's cook here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and special out the Princess. This is really good. We do still have 2 set back rows. We know that one's a revolt because he didn't search it off the bare bone, or he did and I missed it. But we are going to go ahead and princess negate. Wait, Spright Red tried to negate princess. I'm not sure here. Oh, we are going to go. Concon's going to go ahead and search the Rikka sheet. We're going to set the Rikka sheet, I mean. Okay. So now we're going to take these 2. We can make a Jasmine. He does still have the monster negate, though. So we do have to still play around that. We do have princess, though. Might have been better to link off. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that we got to take the Dryas and the princess and link both those off for a Jasmine here. That gets your princess in the graveyard, and you still get your Jasmine live. So then when he activates the effect of Spright Red to negate your Jasmine, you can just princess tribute either your healer, or I don't think that princess has to tribute a Rikka specifically. I think it's just any plant. Let's see what Alex does here. He is deciding to do the healer and Dryas into a Jasmine. Maybe we can get Alex to comment down below and let me know what you think about that. Do you think you should have went Princess and Dryas into Jasmine there? Okay, so now here I would imagine we're going to go Jasmine, tribute that set. Yep, that makes sense. And then that can just bring out a Lone Fire, or it could bring out Loki. But we are going to see that he can protect the Jasmine with a Sowing. So then the effect is still negated. However, you get to keep the Jasmine on the field, which is really good. Actually, I saw that one coming a mile away. That's really, I love the interaction when they used to ogre the Dryas and you just banish the Sowing instead. It's such a good interaction. So we are going to see a Revolt come down. Revolt's then going to go ahead and... So Revolt going to make the Shurag, get the Baron Blossom, get the Nerval. I remember the days of full powered Tri-Brigade. That deck was insane. Insane. So we're probably going to chain block with Shurag. Shurag's going to go ahead and banish the Omen, I guess you could call him. Banish the Jasmine. And then we're going to get to draw off the Baron Blossom. But again, like I said, we're going to go for Strenna here. Strenna effect's going to activate. That's going to add 1 back to hand. We're going to add the Glamour. And then what we could do is, I think that we could still... We still have Primula in hand. We have... Oh, no, we already special Primula. We're going to link off the Twin for another Dryas. That's good. We're going to go battle phase, and we're going to battle into the Spright Red. That's going to allow Dryas to activate, because when you take the damage, you get to still activate the effect to special summon from the extra deck. That's going to get him another body on the field. And he can actually go for another Jasmine here, I think. So you're going to make a healer. Healer's going to go ahead and target Dryas. So he gained the life points that he took, and then he's actually going to gain 300 more. That's why you can't beat this deck in time. Unless you're playing like Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul is good. Especially if, let's see what we do now. So I'm pretty sure that our Tri-Brigade Spright player might have used a ton of resources here, and in the grind game you can't run with Rikka, especially because the pedal just keeps special summoning back at the end phase, so you have to keep that in mind, and there's just resources for days with this deck. So we are going to see another Jasmine come down. We can go ahead and pass, and he goes ahead and, or no, we try to pass, he goes Spright Starter. Starter's going to go ahead and bring out Blue. He's got to make sure to take his life points, and then Blue's effect is going to activate, and that's going to allow him to search. Let's see what that search is here. Yeah, I think you have to grab Jet. I'm not sure if he's looking or not. Again, gotta change the camera angle up. I would imagine that he grabbed Jet though. So we do have Omen. Omen can, when it's sent to graveyard, we get to add some resources. So let's see what the play is here. We are going to flip sheet, and we're going to go ahead and tribute the Blue and take control of the Omen. That is insane. That is so good. So Alex, knowing that the Omen will allow it to grab some resources from the graveyard, because when it is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Beast Warrior, Wing Beast from your deck to your hand. So being able to just take the Omen here, we do see a normal summon of a Kit, and then there's the Jet that I imagine he searched off of the Blue. So this gives a rank 2 play here. So we are going to go ahead and Let's see. I missed how he tributed the Strenna there. I apologize for missing that. So he tributes the Strenna. That's going to go ahead and bring out a teardrop. Now you can go teardrop effect, and I would just get rid of this kit here, because you don't want kit to resolve. If kit starts banishing to special links, you just got to stop it here. So let's go ahead and go teardrop, get rid of the kit. Yep, that's a good call there. And I don't know if our Spright player has any more resources in hand. This could be it for him. I know he's gone through a lot of cards, a lot of his extra deck. So we are going to go ahead and send Nerval. But we have committed a normal summon already. Nerval is probably just going to grab Karez. Alright, and let's see. I think we're going to pass turn. I think this is what we do. So Omen does go back at the end phase. But you can't run with plants. I'm surprised he didn't have a pedal to bring back. Or he is bringing back a pedal there at end phase. Or he's normal summoning. I can't tell. So we're going to activate pedal effect. Yeah, so this is on his turn. So he's going to normal summon pedal. Maybe he didn't have a pedal in the graveyard. I probably didn't. He would have specialed it back. Pedal's then going to go ahead and grab one of his Rikkas. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Glamour. Glamour's just going to go ahead and tribute the Omen, I would imagine. Maybe. Oh, he's not going to actually tribute anything. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and grab himself a Princess. So he's going to get Princess in the graveyard, and that's how he's going to play around actually the Omen search, I would imagine. So we're going to go with the Jasmine. Jasmine's going to go ahead and tribute. That's going to bring out the Snowdrop. And then that's going to go ahead and bring out the Princess. Snowdrop effect can then go ahead and make them level 4. I don't know if it works like that, but I'm sure it does. Alex knows what he's doing. He's been playing in this deck for a long time. But I think Snowdrop... Oh, it is on field. It is on field that you can do that. You're right. Okay, so then we're going to bring out a Strenna. Strenna's going to add back. We're going to take the Jasmine, and we're going to take the Teardrop. That's going to go ahead and make a Melius. You could actually go Melius, bring back the Loki. I'm wondering if there's a way to... Oh, we're not going to activate the effect yet. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and Mudan, tribute off the Jet, and then that's going to go ahead and grab us our Glamour. Then we're going to take the Melius, and we're going to take the... This is smart. Okay, Melius, we're going to take the Mudan. We're going to bounce the Omen back to the extra deck so it does not go to the graveyard. Then we're going to go a Bengal Lancer attack for 25, and then Strenna attack, and then we're going to go ahead and pass. We do have a Glamour set. We have Con set up, so we can go ahead and go Kit, normal summon Kit, activate. Oh, I wonder if you just Bengal Lancer bounce the Kit as soon as they normal summon it, because you know that they have Spright cards. I think that what you have to do is you just go ahead and bounce, but he's going to bounce blue, and I think that's going to be it. They're going to pack it up. So Alex is going to go ahead and 2-0 the Tri-Brigade player. So we're going to see Plants taking the round 1. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live commentary. And this has been round 1 complete. We're going to move on to rounds 2, 3, 4, top cut. So this has been Tyler with House of Cards TCG signing out.